All right. I didn't really have anything to say, but I guess we've dubbed ourselves Kitten Stevens in honor of Cat Stevens.
It's a revival band.
Yeah, for whom this song comes from. And it's titled Wild World, so want to give it a go?
Thank you all for coming out this afternoon. Like Stephen said, we like to a little shindig band, call ourselves Newspaper Suicide. We're going to be playing Wagon Wheel for you all this afternoon. We do hope you enjoy it.
Headed down south to the land of the pine, thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring at the road and pray to God I see headlights. down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for a rally I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, those country winners keep forgetting me, and I lost my money playing poker, so I had to up and leave. But I ain't a turning back to living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Walking to the south out of Roanoke, I caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long toke. He's headed west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee, and I gotta get a move on fit for the sun. I hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. If I die in rally, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
Thank you all. Hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Safe travels home.
Hey, everybody. Those of you who are here in northern Wisconsin this year, it was a fairly cold winter. And there were a lot of cold, frosty mornings out there. And conveniently, this song that I'm going to play first is called Cold Frosty Morning. I know a lot of people up here have said it and will say it, but this school really prepared me to go out into the world and see it for myself and not just read about it. And so much of what Irish folk music involves just roaming around and seeing lots of good things and good people. And this second song is called Ramblin' Rover. Well, there's sober men aplenty, and drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 that ain't never kissed a girl. But give me a ramblin' rover, fae Orkney down to Dover, and we'll roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. Well, there are those that feign enjoyment, fae merciless employment. Their mode was this deployment since the moment they left the school. They scrape and save and ponder, rather west go out and squander, to see the world and rove and wander, and they're happier as a rule. Well, there's sober men aplenty, and drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 that ain't never yet kissed a girl. But give me a ramblin' rover, fae Orkney down to Dover, and we'll roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. Well, I've been through all the nation, ta'en delight in all creation, take a glass of sweet sensation where the company did prove kind. And when parting was no pleasure, I've drunk another measure to the good friends that we treasure, may they always be in our mind. Well, there's sober men aplenty, and drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 that ain't never yet kissed a girl. But give me a ramblin' rover, fae Orkney down to Dover, and we'll roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. When you're bent with arthritis, your bowels they got colitis, you got galloping bronchitis, and you're thinking it's time you died. If you've been a man of action, as you're lying there in traction, you might get some satisfaction, thinking Jesus at least I tried. Well, but there's sober men aplenty, and drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 that ain't never yet kissed a girl. But give me a ramblin' rover, fae Orkney down to Dover, and we'll roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. And we'll roam the country over, and together we'll face the world.
Little boy, 6 years old, a little too used to being alone. Another new mom and dad, another school, another house that'll never be home. When people ask him how he likes this place, he looks up and says with a smile upon his face, "This is my temporary home, it's not where I belong. Windows and rooms that I'm passing through, this is just a stop on the way to where I'm going. I'm not afraid because I know this is my temporary home." Young mom on her own, she needs a little help, got nowhere to go. She's looking for a job, looking for a way out, 'cause a halfway house will never be a home. At night she whispers to her baby girl, "Someday we'll find a place here in this world." is our temporary home. It's not where we belong. Windows and rooms that we're passing through. This is just a stop on the way to where we're going. I'm not afraid because I know this is our temporary home. Old man, hospital bed. The room is filled with people he loves. And he whispers, don't cry for me. I'll see you all someday. He looks up and says, I can see God's face. This is my temporary home. It's not where I belong. Windows and rooms that I'm passing through. This is just a stop on the way to where I'm going. I'm not afraid because I know this is my temporary home. This is our temporary home.
Hi, I'm Ashley Marie, and this is Sam. And we chose a song from one of our favorite musicals, Wicked. It's called For Good, and it really applies here, especially to Kathy and Jean, my advisors. And yes,
I think it just applies to everyone.
it does apply to everyone. Oh, I like your bangs today.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes a sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made from what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know by being my friend. Like a ship pulled from its mooring by a wind off the sea. Like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes a sun, by a wind off the sea. Like a stream that meets a boulder halfway in the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you, because I knew you.